Mesechus Nedarim daf Samaches. The Ran brings from a Sifri that the same way there's halacha when a husband is made for the Nedarim of his wife, it's specifically in Dvarim Sheish B'nei Nashfesh and Dvarim Shebeinei Leveina Hu Adin. The father that's made for the Nedarim of his daughter is specifically Dvarim Sheish B'nei Nefesh Ubeinei Leveina. And the Ran says it's not like that's Mavu on the Rambam, that a father could be made for all the Nedarim of his daughter. And the Migdal always brings the Chachmil Nil asked the Rambam, what's the understanding in the Rambam that a father could be made for all the Nedarim of his daughter? It's fair from the Sifri that's Mavur clearly that specifically in Nefesh and Dvarim Shebeinei Leveina the father could be made for. So Migdal always brings that the Rambam answered that since it's not Huskan, Yishalmi or Bavli, this Josh of the Sifri HaKochoch, the Bavli and Yishalmi argues on the Sifri. The Kesef Mishnah asked that sure because the Yishalmi is Mavur like the Sifri. I the Torah that brings from Ben Yechiel that says that although the halacha is that before Eris and the father could be made for all the Nedarim of his daughter, nevertheless, after Misa of the Arus and the daughter returns back to her father's rishos, he could only be made for Nedarim Shebeinei Leveina and Inei Nefesh. It's tzorich in the machlokes rishonim Sh'ayner Bleib that explains the beer of the machlokes Rambam and Ben Yechiel is arguing that the father is made for the Nedarim. That his daughter was neither after the Misa of the Arus is the Pshat Midin Esreikna, and the father gets the Koyach to be made for Mikoyach the Arus, or it's not Mikoyach the Arus, rather since the Arus died, so therefore it's Hadadina that the father gets the entire schus in his daughter. And I believe says that's good for the machlokes rishonim. And Ben Yechiel says that the father is taking over the koyach that the Arus had, so therefore it's specifically in B'nei Leveina and in Nefesh. However, the Rambam learns it's not the pshat that he's like yarshening this koyach that the Arus had, rather the daughter goes back into his rishus, and therefore he can make for all Nedarim. Ein Shmuel that's Meirich in the beer of the machlokes, and he explains the beer of the machlokes is totally in that the father can't be made for Nedarim she'eni b'nei leveina and nefesh at the time of Erisin by himself is the pshat that at the time of Erisin the daughter left the rishus of her father, and there's a yitzir from the rishus of the father, so therefore he can't be made for entirely the Nedarim that not the b'nei leveina and nefesh. All the pshat is b'yisoidoi. The father could be made for the Nedarim, but there's a halacha mesiyemes that the father needs the Shutfot of the Arus at the time of Erisin. It's not the pshat that she left the rishus of the father, rather the whole halacha is that now at the time of Erisin he needs a Shutfot of the Hafarah of the Arus, and he learns his machlokes mefarshim, machlokes ben Hillel. And the Prisha in this Nekudo, if that the father can't be made for is because he needs the Shutfos of the Hafarah of the Arus, or the daughter left the Rishus of the father. And Shmuel says that's good with machlokes Rambam ben Yechiel. The Rambam learns that the daughter never left the Rishus of the father totally, so therefore after Mises Arus the father can make for all and Nedarim by himself. However, Ben Yechiel learns that the daughter left the rishus of the father, so therefore after Mises Arus, the father can't be made for the Nedarim that's not being elevated and in nefesh by himself. Moving for the Gemara declares, Iboilu Baal Megas Gaias and Miklish Kolish, the Eine Pshach, Nevi Ezri declares, what's the beer in this halacha? The Baal is either Megas Gaias and Miklish Kolish Nedarim by himself. What's the understanding and Ikka Shutfis that the father and the husband has in the Hafarah Nedarim of the arusa is the pshat that each one is a shutfis on their part, and therefore he could be made his guy is a miklish kolish his part, and once you have both chalokim Mufer, so then the entire net is Mufer, or the pshat is that be a the Hafarah Nedarim is on the entire nether. It's not the pshat that each one has its independent part, and the pshat says al korchach, it's like the second side, that the entire Hafarah Nedarim is on the entire nether, because he says in the sugi before the Samach Zayin, that at the time of the Hafarah of the Avad Oris, you need that the Hafarah is royal at Sirif, and if it's not royal at Sirif, if there's a Kama, and at the time of the Hafarah, it can't be Matzur for the other ones, Hafarah, it's bottle, the Hafarah. So you see that the Ikar Hafarah Nedarim is on the entire nether together, and it's not like it's each one is doing its independent Hafarah. And he asks if that's the case, then it's very hard to understand what's the understanding in this Gemara over here. Why is it Pashut that a Baal that's made for himself is make his guy is a Miklish Kolish, maybe the entire Hafarah Nedarim is only when there's a tziruf, and there's no tziruf of the father and the husband together, it's Nachal Hafarah B'chlal. And Be'emes the Karen Oire asked this Kasha, he asked what's the understanding in the Gemara, why is it Pasha that's Chal make his guy is a Miklish Kolish, maybe it's like Shnei Dvarim HaMetirim, She'ein Ma'al Nezeh B'zol Elizeh, and shouldn't be Chal B'chlal. So Pshach says the answer to this Kasha is that the reason why it's Pasha that's Chal, somewhat of a Hafarah, is because if it's not Chal, somewhat of a Hafarah would just, the Hafarah of the Baal, then wouldn't be Chal afterwards when the Av is made first, since B'shaita wasn't Chal, so it was Pokar, and it's Commander Lesser Domin, only because it's Chal at the time of the Hafarah, somewhat of a Miklish Kolish Megas guys, could it be Chal later? And Pshach says, even though he proved that in the Chalois that's Chal with a Dibur, like Hefker or Hektish, you don't say Kolsa Kinyonoi. And the beer is, he explains, because it's not the pshat that the chalis is chal through the dibur, rather that's the tsura of the ma'isa hefka, and the ma'isa hektish is with the dibur, so therefore kibichal even later period of time. But he says that specifically when you have in mind to be mafkir for later, to be makdish for later, however over here, you had in mind to be mefer b'shaitoi, and not at a later period of time. If it's not chal b'shaitoi, somewhat of a Hafarah with his ma'isa Hafarah, then it'll be kol, so it'll be bottle the ma'isa Hafarah. Eine shum le'el. On the flamed we put, the Reb Shimon proves that on a dibur it doesn't pass kol, so only on a ma'isa kinyan it can pass kol, so of a ayin shop. Moving further on, the Gemara says, what's the difference between the tut stoder if Baal megas guy is a miklish kolish, nafkamina is if she was neither from two zaysim, and he was made for the net, then afterwards she ate both of them. If your whole megas guy is, since she ate them, she's like, however, it's miklish kolish and made the entire isser weaker, then she won't get malchus. In the Ran that explains that you need the kazayas, one third of the Ran is the gabe a korban miilah, and you only mechuyev a korban miilah if you eat a kazayas. And the Kveya asks, what's the understanding in this third of the Ran that you need a kazayas for chiyuv miilah? It's mavur that the chiyuv miilah is totally in the shear of a pruta, not totally in the shear of kazayas. So Rashash says the answer to this kasha is that the miilah is totally in the pruta is by nen mehekdish. However, if you eat hegdish, then the shear is totally in the kazayas and it's not totally in the pruta. The Stipler explains that the answer to Kvega's kasha is that although miilah behegdish, the chiyuv korban's totally in a pruta, however, bkonomot, it's totally in the shir kazayis. And he explains, the understanding is that Bemis the Rambam's mavur, that achila and hano are in yonim echad, and achila is min mimini hanois. We brought the shir the el daf nun beis, and the Stipler asks if that is the case, that the chiyuv of achila is mechmas hanosha boy. So how are you chayiv when you eat a kazayis, even if there's no Hanos Shav Pruto Hakim Chayiv. If the Chiv Achila is Machmas Hano and Hano it's Mvun Chuvas Kvege that the Mechayiv is told in Shav Pruto Hakim Mechayiv and Achila unless than Shav Pruto if there is a Kazayis. So Stipler says that they need a Shav Pruto is only when you're having Hano without a din of an Achila. However, if you have an Achila, then the Mais Achila has a Chashivas to Mechayiv even without a Shav Pruto, and there's two different Ifanim to make a Hanod of a Choshev either with a Shav Pruto or with a Chil of Kazayis. And the Stipler says if that's the case, why is Mavur and the Sugya miilah that for miilah behegdish needs specifically a Shav Pruto? He says the understanding is because he has halacha to be moil behegdish, you have to be poigim a Shav Pruto. And only with a Hanod Shav Pruto is considered a Pgimo in Hegdish. The Stipler says that specifically by Hegdish that the Chiyuv of the miilah is totally in Pegim and taking away from Hegdish. However, by bkonomot, that's not milasa the Gzeil and Pegim of Hegdish Bechlal. So therefore it's Hoda Dina that even Achila, since that's less than a Shav Pruto, as long as it's an Achila of Kazayis, has a Chashivas of a Maisa Hano, and Yitaka Mechuyev by bkonomot, even with less than Shav Pruto.